This video is for Robert, but it's also for myself. And the reason it's for me is because I find this really cringy, talking to the camera. And anyone that knows me knows this is not what I'm like in real life. I'm really chatty and it's actually hard to get me to stop talking. But I feel that I've got a lot to tell people. I'm really good with working with kids with art and giving anyone who's starting up or getting back into their art any skills and advice. And I just think it's a shame that because I can't talk to the camera and it makes me feel uncomfortable, that people aren't getting that information shared with them. So blow it, here we are, and I am doing my first video having a right chatter to everybody. So all I wanted to explain this morning was how my work process works. This canvas up here is a commission, and I did the base layer and then I went to work on a really big flower behind for an exhibition. And now I've got to come back to this and start it again. And when you've stopped a process of art and have to come back to it, you have to start loving it again. And to do that, it's really hard to start. So I got my ink out this morning and started painting a flower. Now that seems really crazy because you're thinking, well, you're supposed to be working on this, but this is how I work. Painting this and just sitting down and taking any pressure off myself and feeling relaxed got me working in there. So I had the ink out on this, and while the ink was out, I then started brushing some ink on here. So it's got me starting working about this. What's going to happen now is I'm going to work dual. The colours that I now need to put on top of this, I'm now going to work on this. So together these two will run alongside each other. This is just for fun. This isn't for anything. But yeah, this one will get complete now, and this is how I work. And it doesn't matter that I'm doing two things at once. You know, if you worked in an office and you was doing something unusual, they probably wouldn't like it. But this works for me, and I think any processes that work in your art practice, just go with it. I felt compelled to do a hydrangea because they're my favourite flower. And I was like, if I don't run on that inspiration and do it there and now, that moment will be lost. So I'm very impulsive in my nature because of my ADHD, but this works. This works for me. And so this is how I go.